But for y'all that are trying to talk to us in between the sets, make sure you're using Twitter, using that hashtag TLOC Shockwave, TLOC SW.
TLOC Oracle and versus Blink.
This is going to be a great match. Let's get it.
So tell me, what's your story, Neptune, and all of this?
So I am someone who's been dabbling a little bit more in Smash 4, but primarily I come from a Melee and
oh, you're one of those originals, huh?
Yeah, you know, Melee was one of my first fighting games out there. You know, I was originally grew up on a little bit of ST and whatnot, traditional fighters, but you know, Melee is one of those games that I really kind of got into when we first started playing. But let's talk a little bit about this match. Now, I'm very familiar with Oracle. You know, we see him a lot maining that random button, but whenever in PM, for instance, but when he comes into you know his serious mode, he really opts for Rob the Robot.
I can't say I know anyone here, but it looks like it's already up to a great start.
Oh, so fantastic work. Oh, no, nearly an SD there. That could have. But actually, you can do that up
Rob
right
is a lot of fun to play with. I have him as one of my mains. He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of projectiles, but Fox with his speed can match him up with anything.
It's just
absolutely wonderful here.
Okay, great stuff.
Fox has him on his tail.
Oh, this is great. Coming back on. Now, I want to see... Now, for y'all that are kind of tuning in that are coming from a Melee background, when you see Fox in this game, he's very fundamentals-oriented. You know, the shine that you remember and love from Melee and PM is no longer really as prominent here.
It's not.
You can still really... you can still have a lot of other tools at your disposal.
Oh,
excellent
just enough to get one life out of him.
That was great.
Kronk, question mark, exclamation. All right.
Let's go.
Pile driver up in the air.
So this is now this is some excellent stuff that you're going to be seeing from Rob, where he's constantly using the aggression. But this character has long that fire coming out there, very long.
He can go combat, close combat, and he's a range fighter as well. So that makes him very versatile, at least in my opinion, anyway.
Yes, he has a couple of tools in his arsenal. He can definitely try to, you know, push out those lasers, and they're good for kind of finishing off those stocks. Maybe that extra little bit that he needs. To
there's always that chance, though, that Fox can use his reflector to get back his lasers.
You're totally right about that. Oh, so this pressure that we're seeing coming on from Blink is fantastic.
It's pretty evened out so far.
Absolutely.
Just one more hit, and either of them can die. Anything can happen.
Oh, coming back on.
Oh, so close.
Now that hitbox starts off from the bottom and rises its way to the top, so it's very quick to knock them out. Let's see.
And victory goes to Rob.
Now, excellent stuff. So this is, you know, Blink is coming from somebody who, you know, he's played a lot of traditional fighters. He's come from a lot of those backgrounds, but so has Oracle, you know. Oracle really has that mind of a fighting game player, of a strong fighting game player, because he understands the fundamentals that come down to it. And I mean, Oracle is such a strong player with his Melee skills with PM that you know, it kind of transitions over into a game like Smash 4, where a lot of fundamentals are rewarded in this game. So let's see what we got here. We're going to kind of get into this next one. I wonder
looks like he's switching back into Mario this time. He's not going with the old option.
You know, I've been watching a little bit of some Reddit out there, and I've been seeing some great tech that you can do with Mario using the cape, using the water gun.
Well, tell me, what are those techniques we got here?
So particularly in this matchup, what you're going to see is Fox will possibly come in there using that side
Mario can make a great use of the cape to reflect everything he has.
Absolutely. Let's see if we're going to get into this.
All right.
Oh,
I do like Dr. Mario better, but Mario has always been something of a cliche for a competitive setup.
You know, and absolutely, and it's the reason why you know, Fox is as good as he is because you have such a strong neutral game, right? You have lasers that can constantly tack on pressure. You have an overall great movement speed that comes with the character that can really close the gaps and apply pressure. But I love this augmentation to the laser, and that definitely adds to the game.
Well, from what it looks like, they didn't use the custom sets last match, but they're using them right now.
Absolutely.
So
let's move into this. Oh, constantly trading back and forth. These percentages are neck and neck.
Just a bit of over 10% difference for Mario, but he can change the game.
Here we go. Let's see.
If I could just see one tornado twist out of this, or is that more for Luigi and Dr. Mario?
Oh, great. Nearly caught him with... Oh, gosh. He almost had it with the Hancock and said, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to go with this up smash instead.
I got
really good stuff. All right. This neutral game has been fantastic, but right now we are looking at Oracle to finish off Blink as quickly as possible. Just extra credit. Oh,
and technically now Fox should be in rage mode, so his attacks get a bit of a multiplier in his damage.
Correct. So what it is as soon as you kind of hit that 100% mark, you start to have something kind of kick in called rage, which is a state that kind of builds over time until you hit around 200% where it kind of levels off.
Yes.
And the knockback of the character is significantly increased.
Well, he should have knocked out Fox earlier. He's now going to have a little bit of that extra damage to count.
Excellent. Oh, nearly caught him with that jab reset.
Oh.
Okay, up tilts. Man, Oracle cannot get his feet on the ground here. Got such a great job from Blink.
Gonna push us back for a third match.
Yes, absolutely. Blink did such a great job of adjusting that game and just really using Fox's full tools at his disposal.
Using him at his absolute best, the way Fox should be played.
You know, and that's the thing that's so key. And I feel like this is something that's really important in Smash 4 is, you know, speed can really dictate the pace of the game so
I mean, sometimes it depends on the character, though.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, considering the great cast of characters out there, you have a lot of guys who have great foot speed, but Fox, with the amount of tools that he also has at his disposal, is incredible. Such a great character. And honestly...
So we're heading back into Rob.
Yes. So there's a character
No change for Fox, however.
No, yes. So I like what I've been seeing from this neutral. So far.
Yes.
They're not committing. They're kind of getting in there. They're kind of committing. They're trying to feel each other out, but they're looking for that next hit. And it feels very different than, you know, a lot of the other Smash games that's out there. Let's go. Interesting. I'm not sure about the up tilt to jab. I think he was going to DI. Guess that he would DI in front of him.
Does TLOC, does Oracle TLOC ever won any tournaments? As long as he's played?
He's pretty good. He's been around these parts. Oh, wow, he has like a wolf's diagonal. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that.
That's so sick.
That's great. And tell me more about Blink over here.
So, Blink is actually one of the first people that I met when I came back into the Smash scene. Excellent job finishing off the stock there by Oracle.
Yes.
But Blink's one of the first people that I met when I came into the Smash scene. And actually the first time I started commentating. I haven't had a chance to hang out with him that much. He's been very busy, been kind of all over the place, and I haven't had a chance to really see him play that much. So, granted, I can't really say a lot from his historical knowledge, but I can tell you right now, he is doing a great job of abusing the movement. He's playing very footsie oriented.
Yeah.
And trying to really bait out. Oh, it's excellent stuff. He baited that attack here, jumped in, tried to see if he would, if Oracle pressed the button, and jumped back down.
So Oracle's playing as Fox here.
Oracle is playing as Rob right
Oracle's
now.
playing as Rob.
Yeah,
I can tell he does a lot better with Rob than he did with Mario last match.
Oh, absolutely, and you know
he has a lot more control over Rob.
Yeah, and the reason for that, the difference is that
pile driver. The victory goes for TLOC Oracle.
Yes, that tombstone taking it out there. I love the movement. I love how there was a lot of back and forth there. Blink doing an excellent job trying to bait and pull out Oracle's attacks and try to punish hard. But you know we have Oracle running away with this one. Fantastic stuff with your Rob.
All right.